Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Magical Maths. In today's video, we are going to find out how effective is wearing a face mask. Is it true that wearing face masks can reduce the spread of coronavirus? Let's find out. One of the most widely used surgical face masks is the N95. It is designed to block 95% of small particles, including the coronavirus. So, for simplicity in calculation, we assume that there is still a 5% opportunity that a person might get infected with the N95 face mask on, and there are only two options, with or without. To calculate the probability of infection, we need to use a tree diagram. Since there are only two options, with or without a face mask, there are only two branches in the diagram. The top branch with 95% written is the infectious rate without wearing a face mask, while the bottom branch represents the rate with a face mask on. We now draw two additional branches from each of the existing branches to model a second person. The two options remain the same, with or without a face mask, and the probability is unchanged as well. To find out the infectious rate if both people wore a face mask, we simply multiply the two branches with face mask on. So the result is 5% times 5%, which is 0.25%. If no one wore a face mask, the infectious rate is 95% times 95%, which is 90%. If only 1% wore a face mask, there are two different options, and we have to consider both. Therefore, the result is 95% times 5% times 2, which is 9.5%. If you add up the results, you'll find out that the sum is actually equal to 1. To test your mathematical skills, can you calculate the infectious rate if 3 people wore a face mask? Well, it's rather simple. You can choose to draw an extra branch on a tree diagram, or you may actually notice the answer is the cube of 5%, which is 0.01%. In contrast, if all 3 people do not wear a face mask, the probability of passing the virus from the first to the third person is 86%, a total of 6,900 times greater. The results clearly shows the importance of wearing a face mask to stop spreading virus. You may ask, what if I wear a face covering instead of a face mask? If we assume the effectiveness of wearing a face covering is 80%, the infectious rate of all 3 people wearing a face covering is 0.8%, which looks pretty effective. However, the number is just 64 times less than the infectious rate without a face covering. It is significantly smaller than the 6,900 times of the N95 face mask. From this simple calculation, we found out that wearing a face mask is really effective in stopping the virus. However, the calculations were very basic, and please only take the results as a pinch of salt. But the message behind is clear and straightforward. Wear a face mask in crowded places when social distancing cannot be maintained. Stay safe in these unprecedented situations and continue to enjoy videos in the channel. Please like and subscribe. We will continue to explore the universe of maths. See you in our next video.